Hello and welcome to Point of View. Today I'm driving the Hyundai i30. Now this car came out in 2017, but this is a 2019 model year and it's basically a rental car. This is the car what you get when you go to Italy, France, Greece, whatever. You get the cheapest, regular sized car. And this is most likely what you're gonna get: a Kia Ceed, a Hyundai i30 or something like that. And also this is the fastest car in the world. As Jeremy Clarkson put it, a rental car is always the fastest car in the world because you're never gonna drive your own car as a rental car. And why do I characterize this car as a rental? Because it is the cheapest i30 you can buy. This is 15,000 euros. Well, actually a tenner under 15,000 euros. It's extremely cheap for what it is. It's a decent sized car and nobody in their right mind is gonna buy this car as it is right now for themselves. Most of these cars are gonna be bought through leasing, companies and finance companies, and the monthly payment comparing this car as it is right here with zero options on it, the cheapest engine, the 1.4 100 horsepower engine, and the next version, which is a couple of thousand euros more expensive, is about 20-30 euros per month. If you're buying a new car and you can't afford 20-40, let's say 50 euros per month more, then maybe you shouldn't buy a car at all. But this car has a special place in the car industry. This is a rental car, and Sixt and stuff like that are gonna buy these cars, and they don't really care about the equipment. They just care about the value for money. And let's be honest, you don't want to buy the Dacia Sandero or any Saab 10,000 euro car because they're gonna be very bad. Let's just put it that way. And you don't skip on room as well, because this has decent seats. 5 people can sit here, no problem. Actually, I have more room here than in many other competitors in this class. Yeah, no handrest, but this is a cheap car. The cloth feels like it could handle some trouble, and it doesn't feel that bad actually. You have decent amount of room for, let's say, 2, 3, maybe even 4 medium size luggages, hand luggages so to say, and seats fold flat, so you have even more room there. On the outside, this is as basic as it's gonna get. Steel wheels, not alloys, 15-inch, very, very cheap tires, halogen headlights. This car does have the LED strip right here. This is the daytime running light, but this is very cheap to make and most of the new cars have them, so no big deal there. On the interior, let me show you the key first. So this is the folding mirrors. Look at that. So this is the key to the Hyundai i30. Lock, unlock, no keyless entry here. Step inside and you have to twist and turn the key to start the car up. Manual gearbox, of course. Automatic is available for higher end models, but no rental company is gonna buy automatic if they can buy a manual. So on the interior, the same sort of style language continues. Everything is practical. Nothing is more than it has to be. Materials actually not that bad all around the car. Yes, there are plastics, but this is a cheap car, so you can expect that. One thing I don't like about this car is that it has the smallest screen, the 5-inch infotainment, and when I sat in the car, it's just second logic right now, I started pushing the screen and it's not even a touch screen. It has buttons and it's fast and nippy, and I applaud that. But really, you can't even make a touch screen these days. It's not that hard, I think. Okay, so no automated climate control, just a climate control AC. Again, if you are renting this car, doesn't really matter, it's decent. No leather steering wheel, but I do like the sitting position, and I think the buttons are logically laid out. Volume here, cruise control here, and automated headlights. For the price, this isn't a bad buy. It has a decent amount of kit for the price. But again, if you're gonna buy this car for yourself, please buy the bigger engine and get the next level of equipment. I have to review this car as a rental car, because if I look at this car as a thing I would actually buy with my money, with my own money, I can't recommend this car to anybody. But as a car, you're gonna rent for, let's say, 60 euros per day on your vacation, it's more than enough, really. What's this car, to drive? To be honest, it's actually not that bad. And, apart from the fact that this car has no power whatsoever due to the 1.4 liter non-turbocharged engine, I really can't complain about anything else, because it rides smoothly. It's fairly quiet on the interior. The engine note is nice. If you get to the higher RPMs, you get some power. It's easy to drive, and that's the key feature here, because everybody needs to know how to drive a rental car, and it can't get any more simpler than this car. Many brands make similarly priced cars around the 15,000 euro mark that are, so to say, hatchbacks, medium-sized hatchbacks, and all of them have turbocharged engines. Most of them have more power, but all of them have turbos, and that is the key point here, because if this car had a turbo, it would have some torque. If you're thinking about buying the i30 for yourself, please take one with a bigger engine. They do offer a 1 liter turbo, and it's a lot nippier. The sound actually isn't that bad. It makes a decent noise for a small engine, but it just won't go anywhere. And if you are really on a budget, and I mean really on a budget, and you have to buy the newest car, a brand new car for 15,000 euros, and you just can't spend another penny more, I might suggest you to look at the Skoda Scala. It also starts from 15,000 euros, and you get more equipment such as LED headlights and a nicer interior, a more interesting exterior and interior, and yeah, just look around. And I think the most important suggestion I can give you, if you have 15,000 euros to spend on a car and you want the car to be fairly reliable, decent to look at, comfortable to drive, buy one that's 1 year old or 2 years old and still has some warranty. Don't buy the brand new car that has zero kit on it and a engine that's basically asthmatic.